Hey guys, welcome to Elysia Wanders. Today we start our adventure in Temara, a prefecture of Rabat, Morocco. We are in a cool little coffee shop enjoying a nice cafe creme. And let's take a little look around before we get into it. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe so the adventure continues. Let's enjoy our cup of coffee and let's go. So Temara is a prefecture in Rabat, Morocco, a smaller town that was established in the 12th century. Temara was built by the Almohad king Abd el-Mumin. He built a mosque here, and 5 centuries later, King Ismail built a fortress around Temara, or rather he built these old earthen walls around the city. Thus, Temara was created into a fortress. Around here in Mesira Wahed, which is not actually the city center, but it's kind of more of the city center than what the city center is like, you can still see some mosques and also some taxis, bus stations, and all kinds of business going around. It's still a city, but you see a lot of vendors of bananas, pomegranates, oranges, pears, pineapples, and other fruits just on push carts, kind of like rickshaws. We're in Temara, filming down the busy street. It's called Mesira Wahed, which means Mesira 1. Down the street, you can often find a lot of people selling merchandise, coffee shops, vendors selling sweets, sneakers, and sometimes old dudes playing cards in this kind of like a park with tables. Playing cards, kind of there. Dar Al Fawaki, very famous place in Temara. Nice clean environment. All right. Okay, we're in the front of the restaurant. Let's take a sneak peek at their setup here. We've got the front where they make juices, salads, they prepare teas, of course the register. Alright, well they've got nice designs in the back and pretty clean. I think it's very noticeably clean in here. They probably have like meat slicers back there, at least 5 or 6 people working, and they serve anything from smoothies to pizzas to burgers to Moroccan food, lentils. We are in Dar Al Fawaki restaurant in Temara, and they are known for their fruits. Dar Al Fawaki means house of the fruit. Since they do have really good fruits, that means they make really good smoothies. So today I've ordered a few of their smoothies just to see what it's like. Let's see what kind of smoothie we're gonna get. Alright, so one of their smoothies I got here is avocado with almonds, and it's got natural milk, unpasteurized, with really good organic avocados and almonds. It's maybe like a pint worth. And then I have a mix smoothie, which is a panache, which is a mix, a cocktail of orange, strawberry, and sometimes peach. So let's see how these are. Something to eat. I also got an oven-baked pizza with chicken and mushrooms. Let's look at some of these mushrooms. Pretty good. And some olives, black olives, and some fresh olive oil. Let's just do one of these. Whoa. Yum. Alright. This avocado smoothie with natural milk and almonds is super good. Like, it's super thick with no sugar, and the almonds give it like a nice crunchy texture with a mild avocado taste. When you take like that fruit, that thick creaminess from the avocado, and you put it into a smoothie with milk and almonds, you get like this really rich texture with a little bit of crunch from the almonds, and you even balance of taste. You get like this creamy taste, that little bit of sweetness from the almonds. Yep. Super good. The fact that Temara is an agricultural place, and as you can see earlier in the markets, they have avocados on like rickshaws and people selling them just because it's so accessible and natural there. It plays a huge role into the smoothies and stuff tasting so good and so fresh. Guys, we are here at the Kasbah of Temara. This was built during the Almohad dynasty, and they had surrounded Temara with this fort-like structure, which then made Temara a military base, and it has been that ever since 17th century. Today, this military base is still the area in which they have the cavalry school. It is a beautiful old structure, and you can still see that nature is really integrated into the landscape with the palm trees and the urban atmosphere. It would be nice if there was more attention put to this structure, as it is historic and beautiful and still standing in Temara. The Kasbah of Temara is 72 hectares large. The wall extends to 1,500 meters. It is 6.5 meters high and 1 meter thick. This magnificent structure has 9 watchtowers and 3 entrances, along with a mosque. You can often see sheep grazing the perimeter. technically it's a city, but in terms of vibe, it's like a city in a town, but it wants to be the countryside, and it all coexists into one agricultural city with a fort-like structure. It's this hodgepodge of, you don't really know where to place Temara. I think the agriculture is special about Temara. It still has a small town vibe, but it has a lot of agriculture, a lot of fresh food. Temara is a coastal city, and they do have a beach. As a tourist, I would say you would probably see more of the way families live in a semi-urban environment with lots of markets. And of course you would see this really ancient fortress that was built by the Almohad dynasty. If you lived in Temara, it would be significantly cheaper than Rabat. The rent in Temara could be pretty reasonable. I don't want to say what the base prices are, but I'm gonna guess an average would be about 2,000-3,000 dirhams for a pretty decent living space. Bus is about a 45-minute bus ride into the city center of Rabat, and by taxi it's about 30 minutes. If you get on a big taxi, it's about 12 to 13 dirhams into Rabat. There's no tram into Temara, so that bus is the number 6. There may be other ones. I think the 31 goes through here as well. I hope to see you guys in Temara so that you can explore this great fortress and this wonderful agricultural city where live animals still wander freely through the cityscape and with people, with nature. Always lovely. We've got these really cool scarves with beads in different colors, and they're all handmade. They sew on like these extra knitted areas with like these embellishments on the end. Let's take a look at some of these with pearls. Got a red one. We've got like this green one and a pink one. Wonderful. And these shops are just like on the edge of the street. Ooh, a black and white one. Okay, classic. Okay, maybe. So she makes these by hand and she knits like the edges of these, and these are like cotton blouses, which are pretty nice. Alright, so I might go with this one and probably a green one. She's in Temara, across from, is it Masjid Al-Wahid? Across from Masjid Al-Wahid, and all these lovely designs, all these beautiful scarves that you can get. Alright. Okay guys, thank you for joining me on the adventure to Temara, Morocco. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the lovely agriculture, the city scenes, and how they integrate together harmoniously in one town. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video so the adventure continues. You can also catch me on Facebook at Elysia Wanders and find daily inspiration for photographic travel photography on my Instagram at Elysia Wanders. Stay tuned for the next adventure. Until then,